You have got to come with me. And you know why? Because I got some things I want to show you. Make sure I've got some loaded on the brush. I'm going to wipe it off. Hey everybody, it's Kim. Today I thought I would talk about it's going to be a short video, but I thought I would talk about a few hacks that I have found works really well in my home, or for me, I should say. There's a few things here and there that I have actually used that I really like. So let's just get to it. It is for your purse. I have little pouches, I guess you'll call them, that you put into your purse, and it has compartments in it, and you put your wallet and your keys and all this stuff in its place. And I like to change my purse out every once in a while. And so that thing, you pop that out and you pop it right into your other purse. It works great, and you're not just trying to pick everything up and throw it in. Also, it makes it very easy to see when you're at the store and you're looking for your readers or something like that. You have compartments where those things would sit. You can easily see it. We travel a lot, and I always keep a travel bag that has all of our toiletries in it. What I like to do is go through that well before we're even getting ready to travel. Like for us, this year we'll be going to Mexico in September. I went through my toiletries and stuff and made sure that I had covers for my toothbrushes. I had my travel hairspray and shampoo and all the fun things. So what I do is I make sure all that stuff is ready ahead of time. Then when I get home from vacation, I pull out anything that is almost completely empty and I just toss it, because I realized when we moved from our last house, I had travel things everywhere, and every one of them had that much hairspray, that much hairspray, that much hairspray, and unfortunately they're sprays, so you can't transfer them and fill that back up. So what I do sometimes now is I have a container in my bathroom closet, and if I have a travel that is almost full, I'll put it in there. If I have one that's brand new or just as full, that goes into the travel container. Then what I do is I put a note in the travel toiletry case when we come home as to what I will need for the next time. Shampoo was pulled out, that's empty. Now I don't even buy all the travels for that. I have the little silicone squeezy containers now, and they work great. You can get those at the dollar store. And they're somewhat translucent so you can see into them. And then I just use a marker and I write on it what it is. It's shampoo, because you can't tell. You always think you're gonna, I know that one's shampoo, that's conditioner or whatever. Yeah, with all of the different hair products and stuff, you won't remember what it is. Before we go on a vacation, I can look at that list and I know what I need to buy, so I'm not going through the whole bag again. I just know what I need to add to that. And the other thing is the dollar store. You can get so much of this stuff at the dollar store versus paying $3, $4, $5 a piece for some of these silly things. And that really ends up saving you a bunch of money. You can use a scale at home to weigh your suitcases. It's not going to be 100% accurate unless you're using like a shipping scale, but weigh yourself, which you don't want to do, and then weigh yourself holding the suitcase. Or if the suitcase weighs enough, you can probably just put the suitcase on there. I know sometimes the numbers are hard to read at that point. That's why a shipping scale is a really good item to have, because the display itself is separate. So it just is easier to see, and you're not surprised when you get to the airport to find out that you're 5 pounds over and you don't know what the heck to do now. So the other thing about traveling is I found a little rolling, it's not actually a suitcase, I don't even know what I'd call it. It is a bag. I've always got my iPad, my phone, earbuds. I have my husband's iPad and earbuds. I'm the one that holds the books, and I'm the one that has maybe the little snack. I've got the chargers. I've got all of that kind of stuff. And I always tried to keep that like in a bag that I carry, and it was just a pain in the butt. Well, I found this suitcase thing, and it's got all these different compartments in it, which is really cool. It is on wheels. It does have the tall handle on it, but it's small enough that you can pull the handle down, and it's easy to open up. It's easy to get out whatever you need. Like I said, many compartments, so you can actually use that. I put my purse in there. I have our passports in there. I have everything that I do not want away from me. And then the other things to where we're not reaching up and trying to grab things out of the overhead compartment. I just thought of another travel hack as I was kind of going through the video here. I used to book the window and aisle seat for myself and my husband, and inevitably someone always ended up sitting between us. And of course, you know, someone has to go to the bathroom, somebody's got to get up and climb all over everybody, you got to pull your tray table up, all that fun stuff. So I started booking 2 aisle seats a couple of years ago, and that has worked out really well. Granted, someone may have to get out or whatever, but generally it's not as difficult as trying to get a window and aisle seat booked at the same time. It seems like the 2 aisle seats are easier to be able to find, to book. They're a little bit more available somehow. And then I am the holder of all things in my family, so I am the one who has the passports and all that stuff. So when we are flying like Mexico, we're trying to hand over a passport or an immigration form, or somebody needs a pen or whatever. So that's stuff that is easy to get out, and it right here in an aisle is actually easier to be able to get in and out of the under seat bag that I have. So the other thing that's wonderful about it is you are the first people that the flight attendant sees when you're looking for another cocktail. So think of that next time you're booking a flight.